Hello Cancer, nice to see you here. This is a general reading for Cancer. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. My apologies for missing I've missed the July readings. I'm moving through a really big transition, life transition right now, and hopefully this will allow me to create more readings more often. I've been pretty limited at this up to now, so still in the midst of it, but it should be done soon. So anyway, let's see where you are, Cancer. I hope this finds you well. We have the Ten of Wands coming up, goodness, and the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Strength card and the High Priestess, and the Chariot, wow, and the Empress. Oh, I could just go on. Oh, and the Judgment card, wow. This is a monumental moment for you, Cancer. My goodness. My goodness. I wasn't sure where it was going with all the minor arcanas here, spelling out some anguish, heavy burdens and all of that, but I see here that you have strength coming in, fortitude is what I'm hearing, success, getting in touch with your inner self. Wow, beautiful. Let's move on. We have the Eight of Swords coming up here in your recent past. Perhaps this is just indicative. More negative cards are indicative of your past. The Four of Pentacles coming up in your past, and then the Nine of Pentacles as well. This could be related to career and money matters, feeling a little bit of lack and feeling stuck, like you couldn't move forward. We have the Six of Swords coming up in your present. The Two of Pentacles right in the heart of your reading. Seem to be at maybe a crossroads. The Ace of Pentacles could be at a crossroads and you're moving in one direction away from the clutter of life is what I just heard. The King of Pentacles coming up in your near future. The Queen of Swords. I have some people here. And the Six of Cups is your final outcome here. So I see here you have representative here. You have any of the earth signs, Cancer, and you have the Queen of Swords is Libran. And then over here you have the Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, and Leo as well. But I see here in your future that you are. I'm having trouble, identifying what this is telling me here with the King of Pentacles. Normally it's a stability and security signal, but I'm not necessarily getting that. It could be that there's a person in your midst that is an earth sign or someone who exhibits those characteristics. So let's clarify that Eight of Swords, shall we? We'll start there. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Cancer. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Cancer. Okay. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Oh, there's the Six of Cups wanting to come up again. So we have two cards in reverse here. We have the Star and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. With the King of Swords, to clarify the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a heavy feeling of feeling stuck. You're not necessarily stuck, but you have interpreted whatever's going on as being stuck and you can't do anything about it. You've lost some hope there. There seems to be a collaboration with others that is at the core of that. You sought the truth. This could be about an Aquarian. You have two Aquarian cards with a Star and the King of Swords here. So perhaps you felt stuck and unable to move forward with an Aquarian or someone of that characteristic, and you lost some hope that it was going to develop into a relationship that would either be collaborative or perhaps even a friendship or something. But there's the Moon card underneath, signaling some doubt. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles for Cancer. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, there's that Eight. The Eight of Swords again with the Hierophant and the Empress. Two cards of Taurus. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is generally, holding on to the status quo, holding on a little too tightly. It actually looks at the Miser card, is regarded as the Miser card in the deck. I'm not sure that this is about a monetary thing. I feel like it's more connection related, but perhaps you feel stuck. For some of you, it could be that you felt stuck within a committed relationship, and you felt like you were holding on to that because there wasn't any options. It could be in a career setting. It could look like you didn't have any options, so you were just staying in a position that didn't fulfill you very much. But the presence of the Empress here is a signal someone here is feeling, has felt confident, allowing the creative juices to flow, or not, as the case may be with the Eight of Swords here. There's definitely a clamping down, is what I'm getting, a clamping down on a connection or a path, clamping down on a path. And, with everything that happened with COVID, or may still be happening with COVID, that could be realistic, that it's clamped down on your ability to move forward with things. Let's keep going. There's the Sun card, indicating, all good things in some respects, and certainly clarity. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. This is still in your past, Cancer. Okay. Wow. Chariot is surfacing again, and the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an independent, known as the single card, so you could have chosen to move toward or away from a committed relationship onto a single path. And I had that feeling with this last Four of Pentacles as well, is that you felt bound in a commitment of some kind. And again, it could be a project, could be something work related, but I feel like it's related to a relationship for some of you. And you chose a path, you moved away from that and chose towards something that was more fulfilling for you, and started a whole new passionate project, or a person could have entered into a new relationship. I almost feel like it was just more of a career move, and you were successful in that vein for some of you. Yeah, let's keep moving on. There's a resistance there with the Nine of Wands underneath. Yeah, it's almost playing out, your past here is almost playing out here in the underlying energy with the burden and the anxiousness, and the Nine of Wands surfacing here again, that it is now moved in. You've made some kind of choice that has moved you onto a new path, as I say, with a person, place, or thing. Clarifying the Six of Swords, another movement card. It can be physically moving. The Chariot, the presence of the Chariot twice with the Six of Swords could be absolutely that you just picked up and moved. You picked up and changed dramatically your life. Clarifying the Six of Swords for Cancer. Okay. You have the Justice card. You have another. The King of Cups, the Nine of Wands again, and the Nine of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords being, as I say, a card of moving away from into calmer waters, something that's more satisfying to you. I think that's really helped to balance things out. There's a King of Cups surfacing here. This could be you, Cancer, absolutely. It's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this could be, I have a sense that it is you. There's still some lingering feeling of wariness and being uptight about something. If you're in new territory, then that's warranted. We all feel like that if we've made a big shift, especially if we've relocated somewhere where we don't really know many people. But overall, I see with the Justice card here that you have achieved some balance through your choices. You have achieved balance regardless, and it's a step in the right direction is what I'm just hearing now. There's the Hermit card indicating that you may have gone within to help support you by listening to your own inner being versus others. I see that you're, oh, I have a card here, the Moon card, card of Cancer as well. I'm not sure when that might have popped out, so we'll just leave it here. There's some doubts that were floating around here. You have so many major arcana here. Let me go through these players here. We have Taurus factoring in here 3 times. We have Taurus, Libra, Cancer, you're here, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, you're here again, Libra again. That's what we have so far. So let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles for Cancer. Oh, there's 3 right there. Wow. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the World card. Clarifying the 2. The 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is juggling a lot of things, needing to make a lot of different choices. Sometimes it's just 2, but it's kind of a juggling act. There's a lot going on. If this has been a really intense, busy season for you, especially if you physically relocated, then I see that closing, and I see you getting in a much more contented spot, revisiting your career perhaps. For some of you, this is absolutely the brand new beginning in a new career, perhaps relocating as well. And then the presence of the 6 of Cups here is that you may be feeling a little nostalgic about the past, but and otherwise it could mean that you've made a new connection here that feels almost familial to you. It feels really good and positive and in balance, in harmony with who you are, is what I'm hearing. So let's clarify there's the 4 of Cups as well. That's just an indication that you are looking back. So that's probably what that is about. Looking back at the past, now that you've gotten yourself in this whole other environment. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. So we have the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. Verifying the Ace of Pentacles. A whole new game here. You have the Ace of Pentacles twice. I do feel I'm talking to someone here about their career, but you have the cycle is shifted. You're in a brand new paradigm here, either career-wise or a brand new beginning that is all things security. There's a potential here with the Page of Cups here that there could be a love interest in your midst. You'd have to feel that out if it's coming from your new environment. But your cycle has just shifted big time with this choice. You have 3 aces now, the Ace of Wands and then 2 Ace of Pentacles. So you have changed, life has changed, you've shifted into a whole new thing, and the presence of the Wheel of Fortune here is all good things. It's luck is on your side. It's shifted for the betterment of your situation. So. And there is still some reminiscing I see here with the 4 of Cups. You're looking back wistfully on the past. There could be that cup that's being offered to the 4 of Cups person in that card. That's your Page of Cups. You could be not really seeing that this is someone in your environment is sending you signals. Absolutely, love signals. And this could be a friendship, but generally it's usually a romantic interest. King of Pentacles, moving into your future, Cancer. King of Pentacles. What do we have here for the King of Pentacles for Cancer? For clarity. There we go. Clarifying the King of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay. Wow, another ace. So you have the Sun card, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Wands, clarifying the King of Swords. Or sorry, the King of Pentacles. I misspoke there. The King of Pentacles is all things security, as I was saying, security and you know, creating stability in your life. And I think you've made really good choices here. That's the truth of it. You've gotten really clear about what direction to take to maintain that stability. And it could actually be that there is an earth sign or someone who has those characteristics of an earth sign, someone who is stable and secure and has done really well for themselves and is kind of at the height of their game, or they could even be retired depending on where you are in life. But you've made some really solid choices, or you're about to. I think you instinctively know. You have the High Priestess coming up here twice and the Empress twice. So your confidence, I think, is kind of through the roof right now. Just the choices that you're making are yielding and unfolding, and it's getting really clear that you've made the right choices. Let's put it that way. And there's the Queen of Cups underneath as well, signaling there could be a water sign, or it could be you. I feel like that's you. Queen of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords for Cancer. And there is that Four of Cups, Cancer. Okay. And there's the Queen of Cups again. Wow. So you have the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups to clarify the Queen of Swords. So something from your past that you're looking back on is you're recognizing some level of betrayal or overthinking, like in the most serious way, kind of overthinking. But generally the Ten of Swords is about betrayal, stabbing one in the back, and you keep looking back at that. If it came from you or it came to you, just regardless of whether it's to or from, you're looking back at it. And this is in your future position. This could be around this could be involving what you're looking back on, could be either a water sign, or it could be a matriarch, a maternal figure in your life. I see that you're trying to be discerning and understand the truth of that situation, whatever that is for you, and heal from it. That's your goal, is to heal from it. So, clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay. Oops. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords, the Tower card, and the Knight of Swords to clarify the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups appearing, you've got a number of duplicates here. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about someone coming up from your past. So you could receive communication from someone on your past. This is coming up in your near future, and it's very unsettling, I'm getting, and you instinctively want to, it's kind of brought up some anger of some issue from the past, and you really want to move away from it, and you choose to move away from that connection, I guess, is what I'm getting. This could be, I keep getting this mother, because you have the presence of the Empress here as well. That's another mother card of mother. And this is coming up with the Judgment card present here. This has come up before, and it hasn't really been able to be rectified or adjusted in some way, so it's coming up again to be revisited. This is in your near future. It may happen quite suddenly. This sometimes it doesn't have to be, as dramatic as this card denotes. It can be an epiphany that creates instant anger and wanting to communicate somehow with someone from the past, or it just creates anger and an impulsive response is what I'm getting. So there's the card of resistance here, the Seven of Wands. So this is coming up in your final outcome, Cancer. So be mindful to stay centered and stay strong within your core, and seek inner guidance is what I'm compelled to say there. So I'm moving to The Soul's Journey now by James Van Praagh. These are lesson cards. We'll see what comes here for some advice for Cancer. Something for Cancer to reflect on is what I'm hearing. Failure, wow. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, of course. You know, the contrast in our life, it comes forth to, you know, in sometimes tower ways, really big impacting ways. Contrast will come up to adjust. The tower always comes up to adjust something, to from an epiphany to a catastrophe. Not that I think it's a catastrophe that's happening, just I think that it's all of this is just to realign us and get us back on the path that we need to fulfill our own desires. And it's your inner being that's helping in that way. So this card of failure here, the card of failure is if when you're reflecting back on this and you're trying to put this sense of betrayal down, you know, just understand that failure is it's not the end of it. It's not the end game here. The failure is brought about in order for us to shift and learn and have an opportunity, as it says, to learn, to grow. So, and then to finish off the reading, we're going to the Wisdom of the Oracle for some last advice or input from this Oracle deck. Let's see what it has to say. Feel some resistance in these cards right now. I'm going to get a card for Cancer to finish off this reading. Card for Cancer. Card for Cancer. There it is. Peace. That is perfect. All right, I will read this to you. This is a 23 breaking down to a 5. And the 5 is all about change. It's all about change. There's a dove here. Beautiful. Beautiful card of peace. That's how one finds their way, is seeking peace. Okay. Okay. So, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Yes. And that, you know, peace can be found through this right here. Your inner self, your inner being. The High Priestess is a signal that is present and trying to come forth and give you messages, and that is what to connect with when you're seeking peace in your life. So I hope that's helpful, Cancer. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.